Hey, I'm Gerald. This is Terry. This is Shane. We're three brothers together. Well, here we are at another job doing what brothers do. We've been putting up a plank fence, and I'll be describing that along what we're going to be doing today. We'll pan around here and show you what's been going on. We've been putting up a plank fence and a privacy fence, and there's been some landscaping. Some landscapers have come in, done a little landscaping here in this area. This was once all grown up into bushes that were 10 or 12 feet tall. And the landscapers have cut down all of it and dug up all of the stumps. So this just goes to show you what you can do with an area that may not be fit for mowing every week. We'll get some shots in here and show you what this fence is going to look like. We will eventually put up gates for 2 driveways here, and we're going to install gate openers, which we don't have ordered yet. And we'll be describing about how to install a solar activated and solar powered gate actuation system that opens and closes your gates by a remote, just like you'd use on a garage. So Shane will take the camera and pan around here and show you what's going on. You can look at it. We'll show you the front side and the back side. What we're going to be doing first thing today is going to be reinforcing this plank fence, and this is just typical 3/4 1x6 that you buy at the lumber yard. But it's rather flimsy in a way because it's not a full inch thick. Normally, this planking would be a full inch. You'd be buying it from a sawmill or a band mill supplier. We went to the lumber yard and just picked up regular 1x6 pressure treated, but it needs to be reinforced because people tend to want to climb on these fences. And what the addition of this 2x4 to backing, it makes it stiff enough to where people are not going to break this down. So that's very important because people tend to want to climb over a fence. I don't know why, but they do. So we're going to be adding a 2x4 here to reinforce it. I'm going to show you how that's done today. We're going to finish up here. We're going to cut off all of our posts and get this thing kindly finished up, at least this portion of it. So we'll be taking you around and showing you the back side of this privacy fence and just lots of things here, so you know what yours should look like when you start. All righty, we'll get started then. Now that we're done putting our backing on the back of our 1x6 planking, we're going to cut those 4x4 posts off so that we can add the cap plate on top of the fence from the privacy wall coming this way, and then we'll do likewise over here. We won't be cutting none of the 6x6s off, just the 4x4s. So that's next. Okay, I'm cutting some little blocks right here. This is cut on a 312, which is about 15 degrees, thereabouts approximately. And we're going to support this cap that we're putting on this fence. We don't want it to cup, roll over, and we don't want it to curl up. And pressure treated material has a tendency to do that. So we're going to add this. I'm going to put 2 per span plus 1 at each ending over here next to the post and where it starts out there at the privacy fence. So that's what we're going to be doing next. Bevel it back so it won't show you get take on any weather. So right there is where each one of these is going to go. Just like so. Keep her cap good and level across it. We've added all of our little supports here under this, and this makes this really strong. If you want to set planters on this, you can. And this just to show you how strong it is. No give whatsoever, and that's what you want as a cap plate for your fence. You want something strong. I weigh about 170, 175 maybe. And no give to that whatsoever. So this makes for a good strong fence. It looks neat. We've measured and got everything symmetrical, evenly balanced, so that your fence looks as good from your side as it looks from their side. Adding the 2x4s has really pre-stiffened all of our planks, and we're good. This is ready for some paint. Okay, we're trying to secure this side, the right side of our driveway. So we've got a lot of slope on our ground here. So we're going to try to bring this fence here, turning 15 degrees at this main post where a gate will be anchored. We're going to turn 15 degrees, come to a second post, turn about 22.5 degrees and go to a tree, just for 2 reasons. 1, for the appearance of it, and 2, for the safety of it. These fences are more than just decorative. They kind of keep people off the property. And at the same time, it gives the homeowner a little more security. People today are facing all types of issues. So the carpenter, or you, if you're doing this for yourself, you got to think about how this whole product is going to look when it's finished. So we've come to this conclusion. We need this 4-board fence on this side in order to make the appearance look well, and we also need it for security reasons. So we're going to be cutting and adding some things. I've ripped a piece of pressure treated to 15 degrees, and we're going to place that 3/4 of the inch back on the back corner of this post to allow the fence board to set flush instead of over top. Let's back set it so that the fencing sets flush with this post on this side. Okay, we'll get started. we've got a transition here where a fence has got to come around, it's got to attach to a tree. Well, it's just about impossible because trees don't grow plumb, and they don't grow straight in most cases. And this is a, I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's leaning out. It's all kinds of different shapes. So what you have to do is you have to work to it the best you can. So what brother and I have decided to do is we're going to just add a 2x4 right here against the tree as near to as we can. We're going to create a fake post right here. And we're going to make it solid at this point and let the rest of it just float by. Let it feather out to the tree. And that's about all you can do. So we're going to proceed to do that. We're now ready to put our 2x4s to back these up on both sides. These short spans are so short that we're not going to put any back support on these. It's just a short span. We're just a little over 48 inches here on this span and about 36 inches average on this span here. So the only part we're going to back up is going to be this top run. And then we'll put our cap plate on. Okay, except for the placards, we've got this fence just about done. So we're going to cut the placards 40 inches. They go on each side of the post in this transition here where it turns. This post here will serve as the placard on this end. But we have to cut them everywhere there's a post. They go over top of it. So before they can be put on, the painting has to be done. Now, we have some guys painting this fence right now, and you can look and see that how nice that it's looking. Now over in front of every post there'll be a placard, but you got to paint that post and all the things behind it before you can put the placard on, or you can see the raw wood. So this does take a little time to paint and get done. Some of it has to be painted, and then you have to paint the rest of it. The placards, for instance, they must be painted front and back and all edges. So those things will proceed, and the next time you see this, we'll be hanging gates, and hopefully our over fence will be white. Well, our fence is going well. My friend Carl and my really good friend Darnell here are painting and doing all the landscaping. I think that, in my opinion, their landscaping for where it's at and what we're doing together, they've used natural materials located right here from the good Mother Earth, and it's turned out wonderful. We're going to give a few shots of their work here in this video as we go along. When we started, this whole area where we're standing here was a thicket, and with the word thicket I mean it looked that there was no way that a person could walk through it, and all this was overgrown. And these two gentlemen right here have cleared away and dug roots and dug out stumps by hand, I might add, the old-fashioned way. And they've just done a wonderful, wonderful job cultivating and transplanting flowers and doing all the landscaping. So, Shane, if you would, you just bring the camera and walk right around through here where we can see what it is, what they've done at Red.
Thank you, preacher.
a good day. It's better than sitting at home. If you enjoyed any of this, if you're learning anything, subscribe. Like our channel.
Like.
That's right, like. And
Like.
share it with your friends. Share it.
Share. All your friends.
Even on Facebook.
Yes. So, that'll make us happy and we can afford meal for cornbread and fire for our stove. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys.